agenda for the Union County Board of Supervisors meeting held April 2nd, 2018 was as follows. 1. CDBG hearing for water improvements. 2. Approve claims docket for March 2018. 3. Approve board meeting minutes for March 2018. 4. Approve road department work schedule for April 2018. 5. Approve solid waste adjustment register. 6. Approve inventory deletion from tax office. 7. Approve inventory deletion from sheriff's department. 8. Approve pay increase for Terry Dowdy Jr., who completed academy and is certified. 9. Discuss purchasing Tiger Corrections Management System.
Discuss purchasing Tiger Corrections Management System. Mr. John, you want?
Yes, sir. You know, on the previous board meeting, probably 2 or 3 months ago, I spoke with the board about our booking system, or record keeping system for the jail that was failing back there. More indication the companies went out of business. The one we use now, by checking on the internet, looks like it's no longer in business. They no longer have a license in the state of Texas. There's no support on it. And the system is going out. It popped up yesterday. April the 30th will be the last day we can use it. It's going to quit. We contacted this Tiger company, which is also a commissary, and talked with them. I believe Lee County, and Josh can help me here, Lee County's on Tiger, Pontotoc on Tiger, Monroe, and there are several other counties in the state that's on Tiger. They've sent us a proposal here with the commissary, without one with the commissary. I like our commissary. From all the indication, it looks like it worked real well. We're not under any kind of agreement on the commissary right now. But going with the commissary, the price of it is $36,385, and there's $4,900 a year support on it. Now, the initial setup is going to we'll have to have a server put in, and I bet Josh talked on the server.
Did you give them the
They got
copy
the
of the?
price of
Okay.
the servers.
That price on that server is actually that's a good price that I got on it. It's about 50% off. They're running promotions right now, and it'll do everything that they need for this and more. And Tiger won't have to have any hardware support on it. We will handle all of that and do all the install on it, and it will live down at the SO. That way, if something happens up here between the fiber and everything, if something happens to it, and yet don't foresee it, but they won't be down. And plus, the box that they're running the Eagle on now is one that I know it's 12 or 13 years old. It was 6 or 7 years old when we gave it to y'all to put the Eagle on. So it's clearly into life, and this is something too that if y'all go with the Tiger, that we'll be able to help support some too. Being as how Monroe's got it, Pontoc's got it, Lee's got it, we know a little bit about it. And we can help support pretty much everything but the database stuff, which Tiger will have to do. And that thing, I can attest to it at Pontotoc. When they said it quit, when it pops up, it's going to quit. It quits. There ain't no way around it. There's nothing that we can do to get around it to make it start working again. We tried with Pontotoc, and couldn't do any good, and had some other folks look at it. It's just not. So when that drop dead date is dead.
What's the server going to cost?
The server itself is, I think I told, let's see. It's going to be $3,500 for the server, and then right at $3,000 for the operating systems and all of that stuff, and the database suite. So it's going to be $6,500. A box of this type, just the server alone, usually costs about $10,500. So like I say, we got a real good price on the server. And
Now, what was the $6,500 that you were talking about?
that is for the hardware. for the actual server hardware and software that's got to go on the server
So
for
we're
the
not
tiger to
adding
run.
the 3 and the 65, it's 65 together.
It's 65 together. Yes, sir.
The 65 plus the 36,000.
It'll be plus the 36, yes, sir. So you're looking at 42, 43 all told. Which puts you out for not having to bid it. Plus this, and I've talked to several people about it, and I know Johnny probably has too. I don't know whether you could do it sole source. I think you can, but I know that it would qualify under emergency purchase. Because the other's going to quit. I mean, if that's not an emergency, what you got emergency purchase laws for? So I don't think there'll be any problem as far as purchase.
Johnny, what do you get with the commissary part of it?
The commissary part, of course, they'll start supplying all the commissary. They'll still be able to dial from the phone system and order their candy bars and whatever, you know. We'll get a percentage of 25% from the commissary, which will go back into the inmate account, which any profit is made off of, and the commissary has to go in the inmate account. You know, the board knows we take an inmate commissary, we buy mattresses and uniforms and stuff like that out of it. The commissary's been bringing in roughly $12,000 a year, something like that. About $12,000 a year on the commissary.
So you'd be buying your food through Tiger.
Through Tiger, they'd be supplying just like our commissary supplies now, which, like I said, we're not on a contract with them, hadn't been in a long time.
Would that lower your price per meal, you think?
That's not-
No,
that's not
the
food.
meals. It's just commissary.
Oh, just the commissary, it's not
will be
your
anything.
groceries that you buy.
Right, won't be
Okay.
grocery.
Alright.
It's straight commissary. There's a couple of features that they do have that I kind of like. Right now, if an inmate has $5 on his canteen when he leaves the jail, we have to write him a check for his $5, you know, to give him his money back. But this commissary here, you'll actually run a credit card through. They buy you some type of blank credit card, run it through a scanner, and it automatically puts his $5 on that credit card when he leaves the jail. At a zero balance, his book's out, you know, which our basic policy is if you got less than $1, you have to check. And that actually amounts to staying in there in the commissary. Of course, you come back in jail again, it goes back onto your commissary. The system looks good, you know, the system we're running now has been a good system. This one does have another advantage that the system we're running now don't have. This has got not just a jail program on it as far as the booking and all that, it actually got an office management system, or reporting system, which the sheriff's office never had an incident report or any type of report system. It's always been done, deputy take a report, bring it back, secretary types it. This here officer can do his report on it, it'll be there forever, you can search it any way you want to, the name, date of birth, or social security number, whatever, you know. And it'll tie right into the software into the jail. If somebody starts a report out on the road, comes in, puts them in the jail, all that information will feed right over to the jail, or from the jail back to the incident report, either one. Like I said, the sport's $4,900 a year. I think we're paying $4,000 on Golden Eagle, but we're paying $3,900 something a year on it. So sports just a little bit more.
You'll have, plus with the server price included in that is 3-year on-site support. If something happens to happen on the hardware, if we can't fix it, they'll be there the next day. Plus, the software that this runs on is real common and it's real easy to back up and restore. So that's another plus. So we'll back up. We won't ever fall off on that.
Plus, he tells us that they back it up also.
They do.
They back it up, and he says if you lose your data, they'll have it one night. They'll have it restored by morning. You never lose your data, which we have lost data off of lost 3 years off that.
Plus this works different. The incident that happened with the last time, it can't happen with the way this runs, because it's an encrypted connection between the users. It doesn't connect the same way as the other ones did. All the connections are encrypted. So that'll work better for that too.
So I'm assuming y'all can have it up and running by the end of April.
I doubt it.
If y'all pull the trigger today, it's a lead time of 2.5 weeks on the server. But then that's dependent on the Tiger people being able to come in and train all the sheriff's people and everything else. It'd be tough. But you got to pull the trigger today.
Josh, we need, Chandler would have to do something on it, as far as emergency purchase. That's right up in order, all that. If you say we
Yeah.
go that way.
And I've talked to Reb, if I was you, just to make sure, but he told me emergency purchase.
You don't know where anywhere else we can get a quote, what you're saying.
You can't get a quote. I can get you another quote on the server easy.
Right, but not on the.
But the Tiger, you can't get that exact. No, you can't get apples to apples on it because they're the only company that, they wrote it.
There
So
is a
you
sole
could,
source.
you could say sole source on it.
Until you're in there is a sole source documentation.
Okay.
Of course, it's written by them.
Right.
You know, I know.
Chandler would probably need to look
Yeah,
at that.
you know, something Chandler need to read, of course, read the contract also, you know.
But it is true, Tiger's the only one that sells Tiger software.
When just. We have to put that on the minutes.
Is there a certain day it's gonna quit?
30.
30.
April 30.
Okay.
Hey Josh,
Yes,
that is a big company too.
Tiger. Oh yeah.
So Golden Eagle
Yeah.
was the one that ran it deal.
Yeah, they're not going
When he
anywhere.
died,
Yeah,
that was it.
but this Tiger bunch is not going anywhere. They do. That's where they started, was commissary, and they got it all over the state. I know a lot of folks use it. So, and they're a reputable company, and if it's been something wrong, I can speak to this, and Lee, whatever, they're available. They get on the horn and they'll
They seemed really.
and they'll let us talk to them too,
nice when they came.
to avoid a trip out or anything else, to keep y'all, if you can get it up faster, they'll talk to me and let me do certain stuff to get it up faster to avoid them a trip. So that's good too.
So what do we need to do, Terry, if we're going to say?
Well, if you're gonna approve it today, I mean, you should need to decide if there's gonna be an emergency purchase, wouldn't you, or either a sole source.
You
I mean, Chandler didn't write an order.
Are you comfortable with the emergency purchase, Terry?
Well, yeah.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
If we.
What did the other counties do?
I like it, that ain't a mercy, I don't know what it is.
Some of them did sole source on it. I think, Monroe went out and tried to find another quote. I think they ended up going sole source. Pretty much everybody went sole source on it. But which process is faster, doesn't matter.
Don't matter as long as you put it on the minutes and
Yeah.
do some type of order.
I think I go with whichever's easier for y'all.
Yeah, and you don't really have time to advertise anyway, so.
Well, but you wouldn't, even if it's been
That would cover you.
43, you ain't gotta bid it anyway, do you?
We not make it like.
That would just cover you not getting a quote.
We're not making approval upon Chandler looking at
Yeah,
it, his approval, and then move on.
Right.
Does that
I
not work?
guess what I was asking.
Would that work?
What do you feel? You feel like it's an emergency, don't you, John?
Well, if it's on for April 30th,
Well, it's- it's
It's
emergency.
an
That's how I
emergency.
do it. That's
You
how-
knew your heart was gonna quit that
Right.
30, you'd be an emergency.
Yeah.
we can approve the counter and look at it tomorrow.
That's what I've been
I
saying.
know it will quit on the
Yeah.
certain, on the day, because we've always wagged just a little bit paying them, and it always run out and they quit, and I had to call them, and they turn it back on.
I guess.
Oh, wait,
The initial motion up front.
Nobody else sells it.
But the other part.
Well,
How you
nobody
find
else
it
sells
out?
that brand.
Am I right?
It's other people doing,
Right.
general purpose software, not that particular.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a better
And I
price.
think
And you don't really
there was-
advertise a brand though anyway. You advertise one night.
There was a company that pay for it with it. I mean, they're like cheap, but,
I would say emergency.
you don't want,
I would say it's one.
they didn't have trouble with it.
That's what I would say.
Y'all do the fact check now.
We help them with it, but I wouldn't go with what they got.
One other thing, they will pull our data off our old system. Most of these other companies that we've got stored since 1998.
And they can do it.
And they can do
They've
it.
done it.
Can, will.
They can, will do it.
Yeah, they've done it in Lee, Pump Rock, and Monroe.
Alright. Ms. Net, would you read how Ms. Vasili's gonna word that so we can,
We're going to accept and approve the contract with Tiger contingent on the board attorney's approval under an emergency purchase.
Make a motion.
motion by Chad, second by Randy, all in favor? Motion carried.
10. Approve monies to be paid in January 2019 for ARC grant for Martintown West project. 11. Approve circuit clerk term of court payment. 12. Approve election commissioner's claims forms. 13. Approve circuit clerk for services as registrar. 14. Approve resolution to correct Union County Road Register. 15. Recess to Monday, April 16, 2018.